Hi, this is Dawn, and happy 2022. Very exciting, isn't it? So, I just wanted to come on to share an announcement that I am going to be doing live videos every Tuesday for the rest of the year. And um, I'm really excited to offer this to you guys, to this group, to this community. I'm very passionate about EFT tapping and the positive effects that it can have in your life. So I've created Tapping Tuesday to bring to you guys, the community, to the public, to my followers, these live videos every week. So I'm super excited to offer this, and that is my commitment to you guys to come live every Tuesday. And if I happen to be on vacation on a Tuesday, then I will pre-record a video and upload it so it gets to you guys on Tuesdays. So I'm super excited to offer this. And a little background about myself: I became a certified hypnotherapist and EFT tapping practitioner. I graduated in 2014, started seeing clients right away. I've used it for myself. It's a simple, effective coping mechanism and a way to regulate your emotions, a way to regulate any stress or stressors or anxieties that you have in your life. And life is life. We all come across challenges and times in our life that we may be going through grieving processes, or whether it's a loved one or a pet, or a job or a move. These things can disrupt our lives, and we need these tools, these coping mechanisms, to be able to calm down our nervous system, to be able to regulate our autonomic nervous system so that we can get out of that. I'm sure you guys have heard these terms before, that fight, flight, freeze mode, and back into the calm and relaxed state. And I'm a perfect example of 10 years ago how this happened, before I had even heard of tapping or I'd heard of hypnotherapy before, and I was always interested in learning more about it. And that's when I found HMI School of Hypnotherapy in Tarzana and became a practitioner myself. So to almost to this date last year, 10 years ago, I, over the Christmas break, had knee surgery 10 years ago, 2011 in December. And after my knee surgery, my body just my system sort of freaked out. And I ended up with an elevated heart rate because my parasympathetic nervous system hadn't kicked in after the surgery, which normally it does. You're sort of in that stress response, but then your parasympathetic nervous system is supposed to come back in and bring you back into that calm and relaxed state. But my body didn't do that. My nervous system didn't do that. And I ended up in the cardiac unit for a week. And I remember my knee surgeon even coming into the cardiac unit going, "What are you doing here? This isn't a typical thing that happens after a routine, knee surgery," even though it's a big deal to have knee surgery, and that, was a big stress. But that's not normal for people to go into the cardiac unit with an elevated heart rate. And the doctors did everything they could. And so, but interestingly, 2 years later, I had the same knee surgery on the other knee, partial knee replacement. And I was going through hypnotherapy school and went and saw my mentor, who teaches pre-surgery hypnosis, and did it myself before the second same surgery, just on the other knee. And my doctor said that I bled less. I needed less pain medicine after the surgery, and my recovery was a lot quicker. So, really having these tools. Yes, we have doctors, we have, modern medicine, we have, the gift of surgery if you need it, but to really regulate our emotions, our emotional well-being, our self-care, the ability to say no to others so we can conserve our energy, all that is a part of self-care. And learning EFT tapping and hypnotherapy will help you to regulate your system, to regulate your emotional well-being, to regulate your responses in a controlled and way that you feel like you have the control. It's not, based on what someone else says or what they do. You're internalizing that ability to regulate yourself in your own energy and your own nervous system. So I'm going to do a little bit of demonstration here. And if you know tapping, please feel free to tap along. And if you do tap along, just know that you, by agreeing to tap along, that you're taking responsibility for your own well-being. And why is that important? Why is it important to be responsible for your own well-being? Because you are responsible for it. No one outside of yourself, no circumstance outside of yourself can do the work for you. You have to put in the time, the effort, the motivation to do it. And, sometimes that's easy and sometimes that's not. But whatever you're going through, just know that there is help out there. Please reach out to me. Please reach out to a loved one, a hotline, that there is help out there for you. So I'm going to show you the basic EFT tapping points. The first one is in the inside of the eyebrow, and you're just lightly tapping with a few fingertips. And then the next point, this is Gary Craig's EFT tapping basic recipe. The other point is the outside of the eyebrow, just right here on the side, not back by the temple, but up here where you feel the eye bone. Underneath the eye, directly where you feel the eye bone. Between the nose and the upper lip, just in the middle there. The chin point, so for most people, is about where the crevice comes in. The collarbone point. Under the arm, it's about a hand's width down from the armpit. So for women, about where the bra strap comes in on the side of the arm. And then wrist points, which are these 3 points right here. And then top of the head, just in the middle there. So let's just talk about something that everyone usually experiences from time to time. So say maybe stress. So just think about what you're stressed about for a moment. First, just take a deep breath. And just think about one thing. It could just be a little thing that you're stressed about. Maybe it was an argument. Maybe someone, gave you stink eye at the grocery store. Someone, wasn't responding the way you wanted to. Just think about whatever that stressor is, and just get on a scale from 1 to 10. Just notice where that is. 10 being the highest, 1 meaning it doesn't affect me at all. So we're going to start on the karate chop point, which is this fleshy part between your wrist and the pinky. So just tapping there, or you can use both karate chops and tap together. And just repeat after me. And if there's anything I'm saying that doesn't resonate, just feel free to use your own words, because your own words are the most powerful for you. Even though I'm feeling this stress, and wherever you're feeling it, you can say that out loud. Whether it's in your stomach or just in your mind, or that hamster wheel that keeps going around and round, that negative thought process. Even though I'm feeling this stress, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though, we're going to do that 3 times, even though I have this stressor in my life, and perhaps it's something that just happened, or perhaps it's something that keeps happening, I want to let it go. I want to release the stressor in my life. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling this stressor, and I don't like feeling this way, and I really want to release the stress, because I know it doesn't do me any good. I deeply and completely honor and accept myself. Now we're going to start with the 10 points. Inside the eyebrow, feeling the stress. Side of the eye, sometimes I notice that I'm more stressed out than others. Under the eye, sometimes I feel really stressed. Under this nose and the stressor in my life. Chin point, I know it's not good for me to hold on to the stress. Collarbone, and I know it's possible to release the stress, to let it go. Under the arm, it's in my power to let the stress go. Wrist points, I want to let the stress go. Top of the head, but perhaps it's a little difficult to release it. Inside the eyebrow, the stressor in my life. side of the eye, or the stress that I'm feeling. Under the eye, I want to let it go. Under the nose, I want to release the stress. Chin point, and I know the stress is not good for me. Collarbone, and it's within my power to let it go. Under the arm, it's possible to relieve the stress. Wrist points, feeling the stress. Top of the head, and I want to let it go. Inside the eyebrow, so I choose instead to feel calm. Side of the eye, I choose to release the stress or stressor. Under the eye, this stress is not going to control me anymore. Under the nose, so I choose to be confident. Chin point, I choose to calm down my nervous system. Collarbone, I choose to release the stress. Under the arm, I choose to feel empowered. Wrist points, I choose to be calm. Top of the head, I choose to believe that I can relieve the stress. Okay, so take a deep breath. So hopefully your number came down a little bit. That's just a little preview of the live videos that are coming every Tuesday. So make sure that you like or subscribe or get notifications to my page so that you will get alerted when I do go live. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to reach out, send me a direct message, or just be in touch with any questions, and have a wonderful, beautiful rest of your day. Thanks for watching.